Welcome back everybody to Hayes Tech. In this video we're going to go over a guitar case that I purchased. And as I said in the past, whenever I get a guitar, especially one that is a quality made guitar, I really like to put them in a hard case. So that's usually the first thing that I purchase. And you guys can see it right here. This is the case that we will be going over today. I'm going to try to make this a very short video. And I apologize to those of you out there who follow my channel for, nothing but computer tech and cell phone tech and, really cool tech like that. I do have a large following out there that also like videos that I do on guitars and stringed instruments and cases and stuff like that. So I wanted to throw this in there, and again, I'm going to keep this very short. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into my review of the Crossrock plywood hard case for the acoustic Dreadnought guitar. This here is the Crossrock plywood hard case for acoustic guitars, and this one is for the Dreadnought version of those acoustic guitars. They do make a smaller one for like triple O's. I don't know if they make one for a single O, and I think they make one for a jumbo. Now they also make cases in fiberglass, okay, a composite construction, as opposed to these plywood cases with the vinyl top on them. Now I wanted to bring up on here that this has only 3 latches on it, okay? And we're going to go ahead and show you those 3 latches now. So those are your 3 latches. Now, I do not like guitar cases with only 3 latches, and here's a big reason why. When you only have 3 latches, those 3 latches are all on one side of the case. So there's no downward pressure on the back side, back here. I normally like to see the guitar cases with 3 latches on the front and 1 on the back bottom area over here. And because the hinges usually keep everything pretty tight in this area up top, but you're only relying on this one hinge down here at the bottom, and you have nothing down here, nothing at all. Let you guys see the inside of it. Now it does have a blue plush interior on it. The padding is about what you would expect for a case of this price. Now I will say that the padding in this is about as much padding as I have in the ChromaCast guitar cases that I purchased before. That surprised me. This case runs anywhere between $120 and $150. I think I paid $129, so about $130 for this. And if you look at the ChromaCast guitar cases that I purchased from Amazon, those cases ran between $60 and $80. Okay, it was actually $59 for one, and I think I paid $79 for the other one. And I'm going to tell you what, guys, those cases were as good of quality, if not better, than this case from Crossrock. I've told you guys in the past that I would always tell you the truth and let you know exactly what I thought about a product, and I would never sugarcoat it. Even though I bought it out of my own pocket and it makes me look like a fool for getting something that's not worth it, I'm not going to tell you guys, go out and get this thing. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't recommend that you get this case. Now, are their fiberglass cases any better than their plywood cases? Maybe. I can't see the flaws that I'm finding in this to be prevalent in their fiberglass cases. But I do want to take the camera off of here and kind of show you guys some of the things that I didn't like. Now, as I said earlier, there are no latches in the back at all. So, there's nothing keeping this back edge down at all, except for the hinges, and that's it. Now, I did want to show you that I noticed in a couple places on this guitar case, look at these areas where the vinyl has actually come loose from the plywood. Okay, you can actually see the riffles in it. There's a couple places like that, but it is more prevalent here than it is anywhere else. And other than the, riffling or ruffling of the vinyl coming up, basically what it looks like to me is the vinyl's actually coming loose from the plywood. I got a nick in it up here, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but I really didn't bump this against anything sharp that I can remember. But I'm not going to hold that against this guitar case, because it's got to be my fault. But anyways, I wanted to show you the issues with the finish, with the lamination of the vinyl onto the plywood. As far as the fit goes, I thought the fit was pretty good. It's about the same as the Chromecast guitar cases that I purchased. It doesn't fit perfectly, but again, this case is made for a lot of different guitar sizes, okay? So a guitar that is about the size of a Martin, which this is about the size of a Martin D28, it's going to fit loose around the bottom edge of the guitar down there. And what I did, again, just like I did for the Chromecast case, is I took a towel and folded it up, and it's basically, just wedged around the bottom. That way my guitar has a nice tight fit in the case, and that's what you want, is a nice tight fit. Now, as far as the inner material and the padding and all that, I think they did a pretty good job. If you would look in the Epiphone cases that my grandson has, those cases are about $139, and they are just so nice. Those cases were only about $10 to $15 more than this case. They were built better. They had better hinges and latches. They came with 4 latches on them. There were no riffles in the finish at all. They actually have 2 supports for the neck of the guitar as opposed to 1 like this one has. And the fit was just perfect. But again, you can order those cases from Epiphone that way because you're basically ordering for a specific guitar. Again, this case was made to fit a variety of different Dreadnoughts. So that's why the fit's not going to be quite there. But I do think they could have put a second support for the neck like they do in the Epiphone case and put it, up on the end here. But as far as the interior material goes and the amount of padding, they do have a nice amount of padding for the neck. The padding for the top of the guitar is adequate. So that's right here, and that's about a 1/2 inch thick, and it's very soft. Now, I would love to have got their fiberglass case, the one that is lockable for, they're actually made to be used for airlines and stuff like that, and they are supposed to be unbreakable, so you know how they do on the airlines, throwing your luggage around. They say that you purchase one of them, you can put your guitar in there, and they will keep them very secure. I don't know that. I'm only going by what I have, which is this. And to be honest with you, for $130 starting out, I'm not very happy with what I got for that. All right, I wanted to show you all. They advertise this as having a leather handle. Again, this was another reason I purchased this, because if it comes with a leather handle, then it's, usually of higher quality. No, it does not have a leather handle. The handle is plastic, but it has a really super thin leather, I guess it's leather, wrap. And when I say thin, I'm talking about a 1/64 of an inch, maybe. That's ridiculous. But, it is what it is. I will never be getting another one of these. If this is all I can afford, I'll get the Chromecast before I get one of these. All right, well, guys, that's it, though. I mean, other than that, again, the fit's pretty good for what it is. I was going to throw my Chromecast up here and let you guys see kind of the differences between the two, but, all you got to do is look at my Chromecast video I made on those cases, and you can see the differences. Again, they have 4 latches as opposed to 3, and they don't have this raised section here. That's one of the reasons I liked this. I kind of liked that raised section here. I think maybe it's this raised section that's causing this vinyl to lift. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But as it goes right now, I cannot recommend any of you to go out and get a Crossrock plywood guitar case, okay? I just can't. in good conscience. Is mine a one-off and maybe mine is the only one that's like this? That could be. But that still doesn't change the fact that it only comes with 3 latches. Another thing, the locking latch on this, for this being $130, I would want the key to be able to lock this, you know. And again, just like my ChromaCast, which are half this cost, the key won't lock. It'll go so far and then it just stops. It won't completely lock it. So there's no way for me to lock this case. Do I care? No, I don't care about that. But for those of you that might want that feature, because you might go traveling or something and you're going to want to lock your guitar case, my sample, it didn't work. So, all right, guys, there you go. That's it. That's my short review of the Crossrock. I think this is the Model 335. Yeah, it's the Model 335. So this is my review of the Crossrock Model 335 plywood guitar case. If you guys have anything that you'd like me to do a review on as far as tech goes or anything, let me know in the comments section below, and I will definitely see what I can do about getting that video out. As I said in the other videos, I do have a lot of stuff planned. I do want to do a review on this laptop right here. This is that laptop that HP sent me to replace the one that died on me. So I am going to be doing a review on that. And as far as guitar videos go, I am going to be putting this up against my Epiphone, my 1965 Epiphone, because that's the only other all-solid wood guitar that I have that is made of mahogany. And I wanted to see the differences between the sound of my Alvarez that I just got, and of course my 65 Epiphone Texan. I just wanted to see what that would sound like. Oh, if I told you the guitar in here was the Alvarez, it's not. This is this is my Recording King, but they both fit in here exactly the same. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I really appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Now I gotta put all this stuff away again. Oh, just to let you all know, yeah, I'm not using the studio today because my desk in my studio, it's just not big enough for me to put a case on and for me to have room to stand around it. And so, yeah, I'm recording out in the kitchen, and so it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know. All right, guys, I promise that's it. See you later.